What up, Dokkaners? So as I was preparing for tonight's live stream, I was making a bunch of thumbnails. I was going through some comments. One of you guys came up with a very good idea. So shout out to Misfit Mods for the idea to make a video on which banner to use the 77 special summon on. I did do a video talking about which banners you should be prioritizing when it comes to general summons, but I did not make one for the 77 special summon. Plus, it's been a while, so shout out to you guys for looking out for your boy. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. I'm just going to quickly cram this video out before we kick off the live stream festivities. I'm going to be going live very soon after this video drops, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys have that notification bell to all. I am going to be live streaming and probably recording about 10 plus videos tonight, maybe like 8 to 10. It's gonna be a long stream. So I got in a few hours extra nap time. I'm ready for this. So we are going to be going hard on part 3. So today we're just going to be going over what I think you should be doing as far as your 77 special summon. But before we jump in, let's go over a couple of details. The 77 special summon is comprised of 50 rainbow tickets. Those 50 rainbow tickets can all be earned in game. You do not have to worry about the Twitter campaign thing that we had going on. If you missed out on that, you are still 100% okay. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. You will still be able to do the 50 ticket. You will be able to use the 50 tickets that you get in game to do the 77 special summon. So that's number one. So for those of you who got the extra 7 tickets, you will basically be able to do a second multi with no perks. It is just a single. It is just a 7. It's a 7 set of singles, basically. So that's all you get as an extra. Maybe that could give you another copy of whatever you're looking for, sure. But the odds are still going to be just as astronomical as it would be doing singles. So that's number one. Number two, while this is going to be going on, while you can do the 77 special summon, the Beast Gohan and the Gammas still have their buy 3 get 1 free deals going on. I think that's an important detail to keep in mind because normally that wouldn't be the case. When you're able to use these rainbow tickets in other years of anniversary, the discounts wouldn't be around, but this time they have it around. So in hindsight, this I think further contextualizes and rationalizes why they did what they did. Granted, I still don't agree with their lack of communication and all that stuff, but the fact that part 1 had the guaranteed featured step up format, which was great, and then they reverted back to the buy 3 get 1 free. The reason that they did that was because that was going to be active while the 77 special summon was going to be active. So if you were to do the 77 special summon on the Beast Gohan, and then you continue with more summons on the Beast Gohan banner, but you had the guaranteed featured step up, maybe they thought that that was too OP. So again, I don't agree with how they handled it, but that's probably why they did that. So that being said, if you are planning to continue your summons on Beast Gohan and the Gammas, remember, you're going to be earning around 400 Dragon Stones. If you check out my previous video, we are going to be earning about 400 Dragon Stones during this part 3. So that's probably going to mean several of you are going to be jumping back into these banners before the discounts go away. The discounts are still around for another, like, I don't know, 10 days or something. It says right here. Yeah, so the discounts end in 11 days, but the overall banners go away in 13 or something like that. But I mean, you can check your in-game. It tells you how long it's going to be around. So if you're planning on going back into the Beast Gohan summons and the Gamma summons, I would first of all recommend that you don't use your 77 special summon just yet. Use your 77 special summon once you're done with all of those things, or if you are going to be using your 77 special summon, go for either the Broly or the Gogeta banners if you know you're going to be jumping back in, because you will still have the benefit of extra discounts here. It really just matters. It really just depends on your approach. It depends on what unit you're looking for. I think in a vacuum, all things considered, everyone will agree the Beast Gohan unit is the must-have unit of the century. This is a fantastic unit, even at 1 copy. It is also among other all-star characters on the banner. Spirit Bomb GT, UI Royal Blue, both getting EZAs very, very soon. So you've got at least 3 incredibly powerful units all featured on this banner. The 77 special summon gives you 7 guaranteed SSRs at the end. So whatever you pull along the way, there will still be 7 more SSRs that happen at the end. There's no featured, but still guaranteed SSRs is pretty meaningful on a banner that is super loaded like this. So if you're going for Beast Gohan, you might end up with a UI Royal Blue. If you don't have those, that's another massive W. So that's obviously number 1. In my opinion, I still think that my list that I made back at the beginning of the celebration matters, and I think that this still works, because if you had to choose, let's say you have 1 copy of each. Which one are you going for more copies of? You're going to go for more copies of Beast Gohan. if you have one dupe of each, so each one is at 69%, who should you go for here? Little bit of a hot take. So I'm sure I'll get some feedback on this one in the comments. But if you have the same amount of every single unit and you're maybe going for a 79%, I think Gogeta might be the unit to go for. The reason for that is because Gogeta heavily depends on dodge in order to fully render out his critical when he transforms and all that stuff. The more dodge that you can give, perhaps you saw my previous video explaining a little bit more how dodge works, giving the Gogeta the extra gold skill orb slot and the extra dodge could make this unit that much more effective when running alongside whoever else you're running. So besides that, I feel like this order is still very much intact. If you have the Beast Gohan, but you don't have the UI Goku or the Royal Blue Vegeta, I still think it's worth going back in. Best case scenario, you get one of those. Worst case scenario, you end up with somebody else, but you still have another chance to get some of these units along the way. So that's my very general opinion on how you should be looking at this. If you don't have, let's say, 2 out of the 4 units, let's say you're missing Broly, and let's say you're missing the Gammas. Keep in mind about this as well. We are going to be getting all of these units back within 6 months, okay? So no matter what happens between now and 10-year anniversary, we still have no idea how the Tanabata thank you situation is going to be playing out. We have been given some EZAs from Tanabata in the 9-year anniversary, but we still have no clue what's going to be happening in terms of that. So until we find out, we're kind of just in the dark. But no matter what happens, you will still be able to get all of these characters once again within 6 months. So don't try to think about it that way. If you end up not getting, you're choosing between Broly and the Gammas, you go for the Gammas and you suddenly have huge buyer's remorse for not picking up the Broly. It is unfortunate, but the unit will be back relatively soon. In the campaign details, they did say that the thank you rewards are going to be coming out in how many days is this now? We're going to be getting this on the 7th. So the 7th is within 8 days. The discounts are still going to be around. The discounts are going to be around for 270. So I'm recording this on July 30th, 10 p.m. So the discounts are still going to be around for Beast Gohan and the Gammas for 280 hours. 280 hours is over 10 days. So considering that the thank you rewards are going to be coming in on the 7th, you still are going to have time after that. So I would strongly recommend that if you are kind of thinking about the future, you're thinking about Tanabata, because I know some of you guys are trying to save up for Tech UI. We don't know when they're going to show up. Maybe the best situation for you is to wait at least until this. Maybe during this, they might give us that long-awaited news reveal as far as the details of Global's unification with JP. Maybe they give us a roadmap as far as how the rest of the units that have yet to drop on Global, the limbo units, if you will, how they're going to be integrated into Global. I don't know. So that's pretty much all I have to say on it. I hope you guys make the best decision possible. There's no shame in waiting. The longer you wait, the closer you wait until the end of the discounts or the end of the celebration, the more information you will have going into your summons. And you can probably make the best decision at the end of the day that will leave you the most satisfied. Remember, this is the same thing that I said about the special stones, the coins, all of those things, because JP is just about to start their new celebration. And because of that, there may be a possible super EZA that gets announced, or what, maybe you could use some of the special stones to buy a character that is getting a super EZA, or perhaps a character that links very well with a character that is getting a super EZA. I mean, we just got the notification that the Jiren is going to be EZAing during this celebration. So if you still have those special stones, the paid one, it is the paid legendary premium stone thing. You can buy this guy for, well, not for free, but for the price that you paid. You can buy this unit in the Baba shop because you waited. So moral of the story is, while Global is still behind, there's going to be a few more times where you can benefit from waiting and seeing what gets revealed, because at the last second, if something else pops up to surprise you, you will not be totally thrown off guard because you kind of anticipated that. So there you go. Those are my 2 cents on this. I wish you all the best of luck. I will be doing my 77 special summon video probably tomorrow. You guys can see what I do, and maybe we'll include the 77 special summon reactions into the giant R2 summon reaction video. Still trying to decide if I want to do that. Poor Juki. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Leave in the comments your thoughts on the approach to which banner to decide upon. Which one are you going to be going for yourself? Are you just going to give up on one unit in particular and salvage the other 3 and kind of focus on the 3 more? Which one would that be? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.